Hello out there, hockey fans, and thanks for joining us tonight. Welcome to Trident Media's coverage of Club-Wise Gold Medal Championship game, brought to you by the Yarmouth Mariners Center. I'm Mark O'Connell, and joining me tonight is my partner, Jeff McGray. Jeff, let's recap how we arrived here. Club Y, the women's hockey of Yarmouth, kicked off their Winter League season on January 3rd, with 5 teams competing in a triple round-robin format, with each team facing one another 3 times. At the end of the regular season, the 4th and 5th place teams, the Mid-Ice Crisis, and the Ice Caps met in a wild-card matchup. The Ice Caps came out on top in a thrilling 6-5 sudden death overtime win, earning their spot in the semifinals against the first-place Saltwater Skippers. In that first semifinal, the Ice Caps edged past the Skippers with a 5-4 win to advance to tonight's championship game, while they will face the winner of the second semifinal, the TNT Riptides, who knocked off the Graves Live Wires 2-0. And just moments ago, the Graves Live Wires went on to defeat the Saltwater Skippers 2-0 in the bronze medal game. So it all comes down to this, the Club Y Winter League Gold Medal Championship game. Welcome, Jeff. I'm thrilled that we were asked to do this. How are you, and what are we expecting tonight?
Well, thank you very much, Mark, and it's a pleasure to come out and do some more female hockey. I've had the opportunity to do it a couple of times with the U13 Riptides, so we have some Riptides here today, some TNT, as well as the Ice Caps. A bunch of local people and people from all around that are really working hard at developing this female game, and it's really fun to see.
Yeah, we're hoping this is a big deal. It gets a lot of exposure, it gets a lot of views. People are going to, we've already had people ask us, how do we get to the stream, where do we find it? Building's filling up nicely too. It's a pretty good live crowd as well.
This is a very good live crowd. It's so a lot of people are excited to come out and see their moms and their aunts or sisters.
Yeah, good turnout.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to it. We're just a few moments away from the puck drop.
As we hear PA address announcer Kevin Northup.
This game features the TNT Riptides.
We have the TNT Riptides at home wearing black. And the Ice Caps in powder blue. They're the visitors. And they will be going from left to right on your screen at home. And Riptides will be going from right to left. Last final directions from the coaching staff. The cheers.
And I think a lot of it is let's have some fun.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. This is, I've watched their program when I've been in the building, and they spend a lot of time on the fundamentals and the skills, and then they have some play time after. And
yeah, I've been
really
to a few
great there's a lot of people that have joined that hadn't played much or hadn't played at all, and they're just coming in leaps and bounds. And
yeah, I've been to a few games, and I've also been to a few of the practice sessions that they run ahead of time.
Yes.
More of a skills thing, where to get
Yeah.
people. They welcome people from all ages and all backgrounds. If you have no hockey background, you're welcome.
Exactly. That's even better. That's,
Yep.
And there are people that pick the game up very late, and they're very good. They're better than me, and it really frustrates a person.
They're really good. So the Ice Caps win the draw, take the puck into the Riptides, dump it in deep. Riptides coming back around the corner. Fire it up the sides. Gets out. Genesedic couldn't keep it back in, and we're getting an icing early. And a little special icing rule for tonight's game. The red line does not define the icing. The home blue line defines the icing.
Okay.
So I'm guessing we'll see much fewer than that. In that case, that was a long pass that was missed, and it went the length of the ice.
We got a bit of a
Genesedic
breakaway.
can't keep it in. Grace Spinney on a breakaway. She comes in. Oh!
Buries it.
Goal! Low stick side beating Jacqueline Coffin.
Yes, we didn't mention the goaltenders. The Ice Caps have #1 Jacqueline Coffin in goal. She just gave up that goal on it, but it was a wide open break, and you don't fault the goalie on that, of course.
No, it was a breakaway.
And then the TNT Riptides at the other end have #1 Marissa Fevens. So now we have that out of the way.
Try to keep up with all her new numbers. Riptides win the draw. Up the left side. McLeod takes it in deep. Fires it out in front. Cleared by Alyssa Olsen. Up the far boards. Ice Caps break out, come into the middle. Broken up nicely by McLeod.
Good individual effort there by Angèle LeBlanc. But it was broken up by a good play, like you said.
Powder Blues resetting in their own end. They bring it up through the middle. Mackenzie crosses the blue line. Again broken up by Devin McLeod from the Riptide. Another long clearing pass. Gets all the way through, and we got our second long icing. Surprising, I didn't expect to see many of those, but they were both passes that were missed.
That was clearly a pass for number, I thought it was 71, but the jersey is obscured. But in any event, they were unable to make contact, and the icing brings the puck all the way back in the Riptide zone to the left of Marissa Stevens.
Riptide with an early 1-0 lead with the only shot on goal as well. Face off to the left of Stevens.
The referee over by the blue line is fixing a hole in the ice. That's a good reason to have the extra puck in his hand, and he was getting a water bottle from.
It's a little early for messed up ice.
Yeah, something must have picked through it, and he was just cleaning it up there because it's a really busy spot for line changes, and that's the track where the referees go through. So probably being a little selfish, from my experience.
And a long break now for the Riptides. I think it's Mackenzie Muse.
Great save by Coffin.
Oh, and a cleared puck out in front, bounces off Coffin. That's it. That's a goal.
Absolutely.
Who's going to get credit with that? Was that Muse?
I believe it was.
She was passing it out in front.
She had the wide open breakaway and a great save by Coffin. It goes into the corner, and as we'll see a replay here, I believe. Maybe. Here we go.
Here's your Mariners Center replay.
You see, there's the good save. It goes into the corner, and she goes to pass it out front, and it clicks off the goaltender, Jacqueline Coffin's skate. Bad break for her after a great save. So
really tough. She makes the save but can't get back to the post.
So that makes it 2-0 Riptide.
Plays back underway. Ice Caps are trying to clear it from their own zone. They come up the near boards. Kept in by Dana Rayner. They try the far boards now. There's a battle in the corner now. Campbell DeVoe gets it out.
Good lead pass.
Long stretch pass here. Abby McDonald. Feeder with the save. She looks to clear it. Defense clears it for her.
I see a lot of grins behind those masks. I like to see that.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I play hockey, because there's only one way to play. If you're terrible like me, you got to have fun. But these girls are having these ladies are having a lot of fun.
Having fun's crucial.
Yeah. Sometimes we forget that when we go to the rink, all of us, in whatever capacity. But
absolutely. Rayner with a shot that misses the net. Ice Caps are regrouping again. Try to clear it.
That shot got all the way through.
That shot got all the way through.
Yeah, it had eyes.
Clear from the point. I can't make out the number.
I believe it was number 5.
Sweaters tucked in. Was it 5? And it went all the way through. A seeing eye shot.
Oh, number 5 was the defender. We'll have to take a peek at the replay here. As you see, as I said, the grin. there's the referee checking the back of the number. So 87 will get an assist.
Gotcha. Back to live play. Grace Spinney comes across for the Riptide, stumps it in deep, chases it. Ice Caps cleared around to the near side. Another long shot on goal. Mackenzie Muse, saved by Coffin.
So it was Jill Malone.
Jill Malone got
unassisted. That's 17:09, makes it 3-0.
I think Coffin got that. It was loose for a little bit. She jumped on it and got the whistle. We were talking off air about how a lot of the games previous to this one were all sort of lower scoring. We were wondering what's going to happen here.
Yeah, they're lighting it up here.
This is absolutely lit up.
Got the red light going there. I see the graphic has the red light flashing. And
yeah, the guys have been working.
Make sure we're going to give it its full value.
Oh yeah, the guys have been working on the graphics.
Shout out to all the volunteers from Trident Media. Mark and I are on air, and you hear us, but you wouldn't hear us if it weren't for all of the people that are doing all this work in the background.
It's a great crew. It really is.
and bringing great events like this to you. As we have another icing against the Riptides.
Riptides get charged with their third icing in the first 4 minutes. Bit of a surprise that the puck made it all the way down there, but what we're basically seeing clearing passes that go awry and end up going all the way down.
We got signs in there. Hold it up. There we go, so we can see it.
Look at that.
Do it for Lou. So that would be Louise, who is. It's good of them to cheer for her from here as she's in the Dominican Republic.
You got it.
So
good for Louise and David.
There you go. And so David, who is Mark's regular partner on these games, would be the husband of Louise. And they are on vacation, and we hope they're having a great time.
But I'm sure still thinking about hockey.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Can't find a single rink in the Dominican, right?
Ice Caps knock it in offside. Delayed offside, it didn't tag up in time. Face-off will just be outside the blue line.
All kinds of signs.
Oh, look at all of them.
Auntie Ash, I believe. Ashley Ring. There's an Ashley Ring playing for the Riptides, number 18, so maybe that signs for her.
Rayner with the puck behind her own net. Plays it out wide. Riptide can't control it. Ice Caps bang it back in. Rayner's got it again. This time avoids a check. Brings up the middle. Lead pass to Nicole Dayon. Not going to make it. It is going to make it. That's sort of a liberal icing call.
Yeah,
okay.
That was one of those ones where, as a linesman, I've worked with Luke. I'm sure he was thinking, technically it's icing. I could let it go, but
if you called everything that was technically an infraction,
it was. He was well justified to wave it off, but it was icing.
15:08 remaining in the first period. Face off to the left of Marissa Fevens. McLeod again, up to the left side. This time the pass is complete. Knocked away by the Ice Caps. Knocked back in.
Nice play by Hodgins to pinch in there. She gets the puck behind the net for the Ice Caps.
Riptide bank it off the boards. Clear it to themselves. Chase for it in neutral zone. Great move by Rayner. Knocked away at the very last second. Didn't get a shot away.
Yeah, that was Jacente Muse that took that puck away from her on the back check.
Another long shot from the point by Rayner. Doesn't make it through. Theriault back to the point. Back to Rayner again. Rayner into the far side. Olsen tries to dump it up the far side. Good forechecking from the Riptides. They do get it out. It hops over a stick. We're looking at the official. Will it be? Will it be?
And just sneaks over the line.
Just barely. The battle of the offsides. They're going to come back 200 feet now. They're going to drop it on the left side of Jacqueline Coffin. Quick 3-0 lead for the Riptide. They've got a 5-1 advantage on the shots on goal.
Grace Spinney, Mackenzie Muse, and Jill Malone accounting for the scoring. All unassisted.
Strange, all unassisted. Ice Caps try to bank it off the early side. Oh, great break up there.
Pro tip, if I was reffing this game, I would be making sure there were 2 assists on every play.
Sure, why not?
Except the first goal where it was clearly unassisted. She stole the puck and no one had touched it on her team.
Yeah, it was clearly a stolen breakaway.
When the little kids are playing, I make sure to throw some assists on there.
Sure. Face off to the right of Coffin. Ice Caps get it back into the corner. They're behind their own net, they're regrouping. Inadvertent pass comes out in front of the Ice Caps net. They regroup it. Move up through the middle. Abby McDonald, full speed, she comes in. Looks to go high blocker side. Great save by Marissa Fevens.
Real good skater. Nice skating stride there by Abby McDonald. Creates a great shot.
Abby with a second shot from the point this time. Oh, and the rebound is banged in. I think it's Paula Anna Doucette, number 14.
Yes, and
Look at the way she's celebrating. It was her.
Absolutely, yeah.
It was her.
Yep, she's first there.
Yep, absolutely.
And it came from a rebound on a second shot by Abby McDonald.
It did. Abby McDonald started the play.
Yeah, she had a shot.
She got it into the zone, and then she came back with another shot from the point. Good save, but big rebound, big juicy rebound left up.
And there we go. It's 3-1, and the Ice Caps make sure that we know they're here.
Absolutely.
It's now 3-1 for them. And
Ice Caps goal. Scored by number 14.
McLeod from the Riptide comes across.
With assist from number 12.
Theriot's in the corner.
And number 18, Ashley Ring.
I think Coffin got a glove on that. Or are we saying that got behind? I think that got behind her.
I think so. It looks to be the call.
Oh, it did. Boy, what a response. Literally seconds later. Here's your Mariner Center replay. Let's see if we can figure this one out.
The puck bounces up in the air.
This is the previous goal, the one that
Yes.
was Abby's rebound banged in.
Yeah, there was a couple of whacks at it in front there. Keeper was forced to make a couple of saves.
So now we're up to 4-1 Riptide. They've gained control from the face-off. They're moving up through the middle. Jill Malone's got the puck, comes across. Great move. And that one went in too. Talk about goals in bunches. Kevin can't even keep up with the scoring.
Devin McLeod with her first.
Yes.
And that red light is going to burn out.
Oh boy, look at that.
Good thing it's not real.
5-1 on 8 shots.
It's very dramatic, by the way, guys, in the room, if you can hear that. The goal light on top of the very angry-looking ocean.
It is sort of, eh?
We mean business here.
The angry was mean that day, my friend.
That's right.
Devin McLeod. And number 85, Molly Saunier. Top of the goal, 12-37.
Ice Caps control the puck deep in the Ripside zone. Get a shot on net.
Nice save.
Fevens with the save.
Good backhand play to cut to the net. Fevens makes the save, and then dives out and gets the oven mitt on top of it to get the whistle.
No rebound that time. Face off to the left of Fevens. Ice Caps win the draw, get it back to the point. Maddie Hodgkins lets it go. Puck doesn't get through. Riptide clear it out of the zone. Ice Caps dump it back down. We got a delayed offside. They tag up. Ice Caps control it in the neutral zone again. Trying to make that dreaded move at the blue line and putting all your
It was such a battle
all
there.
your coworkers offside.
Yeah, it was such a battle there to get the puck in that number 5 had stepped in over the line. They're going to be offside here. Good, perfect timing.
Great timing there.
Alyssa Olsen timed it well. You could see her wait until her teammate was out. And
Deb McLeod from the Riptide gets another long pass. This one connects, gets it in the neutral zone. They get it across the red line. Ice Caps are back inside their own zone. They try to dump it out. They fail on that one. Second attempt. Maddie Hodgkins gets it out to the far side. Nobody's there. Not far enough for icing. Diana Rayner gets the puck again, puts it up the middle. Picked off by the Ice Caps and dumped back into the corner. I thought maybe the Ice Caps were going to change on that. They'd been out there for a while. Here we go with a 1-on-3 for the Riptide. Long wide shot from the rough angle, goes wide. Now the Riptide back in their own zone, regrouping. They finish up their change.
look at that long pass, tape to tape.
Kenzie Muse with a fantastic pass. Comes across into the near zone for us. Denise Babin gets the corner, gets it into the corner. Riptide tried to bank it off the near sideboards. Riptide keep it in. Lots of pressure from the Riptide. A lot of forechecking here. Ice Caps can't seem to control it in their own zone.
Yeah, and they're persistent. They won't go away.
They finally get it to the red line. They can't get it cleared out, but the good news is it's not far enough for icing. Riptide regroup with a long pass, wide open.
Same person. Another great pass.
Wide open, Grace Spinney comes down the left wing, lets it go. Ooh, just misses the short side.
Just
it wraps
missed
around
where
to the
she
point.
Scored the first time on.
That was almost the same spot.
Like my aunt, I think she's in Cuba right now, so she might be watching.
Riptide still managed to block up that blue line. They don't let anything come back out. And then as we say that, here we've got a potential 2-on-1. Mackenzie Muse gets back and breaks that up, dumps it back down. Riptide, the Ice Caps have to regroup again. Again, the Riptide keep it in at the line. Grace Spinney again. She's on the left side. Short side stick again. She's looking for that.
Yeah, nice play. Good pinch in, and goaltender Jacqueline Coffin just holds her line.
Spinney's looking for goal 2 in the first 10 minutes.
Absolutely. Each player is limited to 2 goals per game, by the way.
That gets reset should we get to overtime.
Correct. And any subsequent goals not only don't count, but will result in a 2-minute minor. So that's rough.
You better keep track of how many goals you've got.
Absolutely.
As Mackenzie Muse comes across again, shoots it just wide. Carla LeBlanc fighting with it in the corner. Here comes McLeod. She bangs it around into the far side. Ice Caps chase it down, get it into the corner. Nice pass up the middle, a great stretch pass.
Well accepted, too.
Muse in the middle, tries to go 5-hole. Big save, Fevens.
Really nice save by Melissa Fevens there.
McLeod comes back the other way, all the way down, coast to coast. Backhand on the short side. Glove save. Oh, and the rebound is banged in by Molly Graham, I believe, 85?
Correct. Molly Graham from Devon McLeod for sure.
Oh, McLeod for sure. There's that red light again. Not a big celebration. It's like they're
that was
it's like they're used to scoring.
I've been there before.
I'll say. McLeod wins the draw for the Riptide. Get it back in their own zone. Try to regroup. Ice Caps keep it in. Amanda McKenzie dumps it into the early corner. Abby McDonald keeps it in. Dipsy doodling. Look at the moves. Abby McDonald lets a shot go. What a fantastic save by Fevens. High stick side. I don't know if it was the paddle or got the blocker on it, but that absolutely stole a goal from Abby McDonald.
Great goaltending here as well.
Riptides deep it down. Here comes Abby McDonald again. Watch out. She comes through the neutral zone, crosses the blue line. It's a 1-on-2, but it doesn't seem to matter. She loses control of it temporarily.
Devon McLeod, who has a goal, says, all right, I've got to play some defense here, and makes a good play to take that puck away.
Sharon LeBlanc dumps it out to the neutral zone. Ice Caps keep it, dump it back in. There's McLeod again. She controls that blue line impressively.
Always head up, looking for the forward pass. Good job to recognize icing there, or offside there rather.
Ice Caps finally get it past their own blue line, but get stymied at the red line. Riptide control it again, deep it in, dump it in deep, and here comes Abby McDonald again. Freewheeling, looking to play the puck up. She slow plays it through the neutral zone. It's back to a 1-on-2. She lets a nice wrist shot go.
Very nice. And
Ken Fevens with the grab.
Yeah. That was a long shift there.
Abby's the first one off.
Yeah. She's proven that she can really lug the mail.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Face-offs to the right of Fevens. Ice Caps keep it in at the point. Get a shot away. That's blocked halfway through. Doesn't make it across. Julia Fish in the corner for the Riptides gets it. It gets banged back in. She gets a second whack at it. Gets it out to the neutral zone.
Really
Alyssa Olsen dumps it back in.
Really strong defensive play by the defensemen. Defense persons, I guess.
Not just in their own zone, but also in the attacking zone. They put up a wall at the other team's blue line and just dare them to try to get out.
Yeah.
Riptides dump it in, get a quick change. Ice Caps regroup in their own zone.
Shots are relatively close, 11-9 in favor of the Riptides.
This is Riley McDonald, 12. Here's Riley McDonald dumps it back in again. It gets intercepted by the Riptides. They dump it in. The remaining Riptides go for a quick change, so that's all 5 gone in the last minute. Ice Caps are looking to play it up the middle. Giveaway right up the middle. Grace Spiney intercepts that pass, gets another shot on goal. She's got 1 goal, and it has to have at least 5 shots on goal.
She's very aggressive, pinching in on her line, does a good job of it as well.
Mackenzie Muse dumps it in deep. Ice Caps regroup, get it back out. Back to Muse. She's looking at it. A couple of Ice Caps are changing. She tries the long pass. It doesn't make it through. Ice Caps are looking at a 2-on-1 as they break into the zone.
Just cleared it out of the way as two powder blues were right on that.
Just in time. The Ice Caps are chasing it down in their own zone. They grab the puck.
Megan Campbell-DeVoe and Chantal LeBlanc were both right there. And the Riptides defenseman dumped it.
Here's LeBlanc with a long shot from the right. Fevens is all over it, goes down to the butterfly and grabs it. Had time to play it maybe, but I don't think so. We're going to get a whistle and we're going to get a change.
Yeah, unless you're ready for it, unless you think you've got a chance to go up, you're just going to hold on to that.
And we mentioned earlier, they're playing 320s with no flood and no break.
Correct.
It's going to take a lot out of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get some whistles, get some changes.
They have deep benches, and they're going to need with that much time condensed in.
Riptides tried to clear it. They get it out through the blue line. This is Molly Graham again. Oh, looking for that goal number 2. Molly Graham almost puts it in the far side.
Really nice effort.
Coffin gets the paddle down and gets it out of there. Ice Caps below a tire, center ice. The Cloud's coming back the other way. It's a 1-on-3. Fights off 2 of them, gets a great backhand shot. Rebound, I think Nicole Dayon got the rebound in there, and Jacqueline Coffin with the save.
It's nice to see Devin McLeod backhanding it. I've seen a couple of good backhanders from her, and it's almost a dying art in our game. Someone with a good backhander really makes the difference.
Yeah, and from nothing else, then it surprises the goaltender because they're not waiting for it.
As a former goaltender, and Dave would tell you the same.
Oh, yeah.
The backhander is a lot harder to
Can't read it. You don't know what you're doing. Yeah,
absolutely. Hockey's not fun for goaltenders anymore because the release points are so quick.
Well, the sticks are ridiculous.
Absolutely, but they don't even lift their stick off the ice to get an 80 mile an hour shot off anymore.
Yeah, I know.
So you can't adjust. So
Ice Caps banging around back behind their own net. Ashley Ring's got it on the easy side. LeBlanc comes in the middle. Tries to go low stick side.
Another good save by Fevens, but LeBlanc created that opportunity and gets another shot off that Fevens stops.
I feel like Feven read that or might have known what she was looking to do anyway.
Yeah, she followed her the whole way.
She cheated to her stick side and it paid off. She was right.
Yeah. And you're always going to track the goal. You're always going to track the puck carrier as the goalie and keep the potential pass outlets in mind, but you have to stay adjusted to the shooter.
And if the puck carrier is looking at a specific spot, as the goalie, you can cheat that way. Oh, and here's Abby McDonald doing her thing, running through the Riptide. Oh,
she roofs it.
Wow.
Little Cole Caulfield magic there.
Up and over Fevens' right shoulder. I'm sorry, there's nothing Melissa Fevens can do with that. That was a thing of beauty.
Excellent goal by Abby McDonald to make it 6-2 in favor of the Riptides to cut that lead.
Let's see if we get a replay of that. That was impressive. Boy. Yeah, here's your Mariner Center replay asking you shall receive. Look at this.
From the angle.
She's 6 feet from the goal line.
Yep.
Flips it up and over. Very impressive. Now she's back on the point. Abby McDonald breaks the blue line again and comes down into the middle. Fevens doesn't fall for it that time. Riptide clear it. Not enough to get all that way.
To beat the goalie short side on that play, there's only a little corner there, and you have to hit it, and she did. It was a great goal. As you said, no shame there on the goaltender.
No. Abby McDonald back with it, controlling the entire play here. Pass to the far side goes awry. Riptide knock it off. Ice Caps keep it in. Abby McDonald on a long change. There's nobody covering the point. And the Riptide take advantage and get it out of their own zone.
I believe that's Terrio with the puck.
She's fighting down the corner. 2 Ice Caps on her. She clears it over to the far side. Nobody's there. Ice Caps pick it up. Can't get it out and finally do get it out. Riptide control the puck at their own blue line. Put it back to regroup. Pass over to the far side. Denise Babbitt with it. Now the Ice Caps have the puck again.
Lost in her feet for a moment. Teammate helps out.
Oh, good shot there from Amanda McKenzie. Got a good chance there and couldn't get the shot away. Ice Caps keep it in at the point. Alyssa Olsen with it. Dumps it back behind the net. Maddie Hodkins with it. Muse fans on the puck, gets the second shot at it, tries to get another whack at it. Phoevens is in the butterfly, already waiting for it.
Terrio knocks it to the corner and gets the rebound and fires it out. Good defensive play by Terrio down deep as Blue had them running around.
Nadia Potier comes across. Gets knocked away. We got a long pass again, and we're going to call that. Yep, they got the arms up. That's going to be icing. We're down to 28.5 seconds in the opening period. Riptide with a 6-2 lead over the Ice Caps. Face-off's going to be to the right of Marissa Phoevens. Plenty of time for another goal here by the attacking zone.
Pulling out all 9 yards here. Some music in between whistles provided by Sam LeBlanc over there in the time box.
It's an event.
And like you said, this crowd they've continued to fill in, by the way, Mark, as the game has proceeded. It's a nice crowd.
Well, you got to think players as well as fans of the 2 teams in the bronze medal game are now coming over here to finish the rest of this out.
For sure, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And that's the end of our first period.
I see nothing but smiles on faces. It's great.
No, it is a really great
They're
thing.
here to support family, and it's a lot of fun. So first period gone.
You've got a breakdown of the goal scores for the first period?
I do.
There's a lot of them.
I don't have them in sequence for you, unfortunately, folks, but the 6 goals for the TNT Rapids, I have Grace Spinney, Mackenzie Muse, Jill Malone, Devin McLeod, Molly Sonier, and I believe I've missed one. And then the 2 goals for the Ice Caps, Paula Anna Doucette and Abby McDonald.
Abby McDonald got one, yeah.
Yes.
And she almost had, well, she can't have 3, but let's just say she had the 1 and she had at least 2 more other really good chances.
Yeah.
Safe to say she's going to finish the game with 2, right?
Yeah, she was just saving one. We play hockey. There you go.
The guys are putting together a bit of a highlight package of what happened in the first period. We've only got a 2-minute break between periods. There's not going to be any floods or any extended breaks between periods going forward. You're just looking at a couple of minutes here. So
we're looking at some replays there. What Kevin Northup just said on the PA address, in case our voices muffled it or obscured it in any way, was a great message. This whole event and this whole program is made to build women's hockey, and it's doing just that. They're just everybody's welcome, and people are learning no matter their skill level or where they've started. And I guess what he just said, to sum it up, they'll no longer have to say we play girls hockey or women's hockey. They just play hockey.
Yeah, no, and this is an example to the 4 and 5 and 6 and 7-year-olds in the crowd tonight, because they're just going to be hockey players.
Absolutely.
Absolutely no different. You know what I mean? You want to be Sidney Crosby, you want to be Sarah Nurse. What's the difference?
I was lucky enough to do a U13 Riptides game, female, this year, and we had so much fun doing the game. The level of hockey is awesome, and it's growing greatly, and it's nice to follow up with this. The little girls playing hockey. Now, most of these ladies are women, But the little girls watching hockey now, we've talked about it off the air, Mark. They don't have to just cheer for men's hockey and know that they don't ever have a future. There is a future out there for every little girl can have a dream to play hockey professionally now.
Back in our day, when a really good female hockey player was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the door sort of shut and closed.
As soon as the body checking came
What
along,
were you going to do?
That's right.
And now their dreams are the same as everybody else's.
That's right. And we're here for it. So we're underway here.
Puck drops to start the second period. Riptide win the draw. Knock it back into the Ice Cap zone. Ice Caps battle along the boards, get it out to the front. Campbell DeVoe with the puck in the middle. She crosses the blue line. Riptides are backing up. It's a 2-on-2. She loses the puck again to Devin McLeod. She's all over the ice. Wide side pass. I think that's Molly Graham, 85. She's in the corner, battling with Doucette. Doucette gets it on the far side. Up there to Campbell DeVoe. She tries to get it outside. It gets knocked down at the line, bounced back into the corner. Molly Graham's going back after it into the corner. She's out there with Diana McLean. The Ice Caps finally do get it out of their zone. They get it all the way back down to the Riptide zone. They start to regroup. Another great pass right up the middle. Stymied there by Beth Muse, causing the Riptides to knock themselves offside.
Yeah, it was shot in offside, and when it hits the foot, it has to be blown dead by rules. So,
no time to tag up if you've touched it. Early in the second period, 18:51 to play. Shots, which 10 minutes into the game, the shots were heavily one-sided. Now they're 14-12. Ice Caps win the draw. Get it back into their own zone. Oh, knocked away. Molly Graham again into the corner. Ice Caps attempt to ice it. It doesn't go all the way down. Riptide got to dump it back in. It gets forced back in again by the Ice Caps. And now we're looking at they've got numbers here. It's a 2-on-0. Can't get the shot away. Back checking by Kenzie Muse. Fantastic.
yeah, the effort level is still there. As we said, I think it's going to be hard to sustain that level. They certainly don't have that kind of ice time afforded to them all season.
Ice Caps bench looks a little deeper to me. That could be an advantage
they've got
later.
A full 4 lines, I think, there.
Yeah. Here's Molly Graham again, looking for that goal number 2. Can't get it past. Oh, it's a McDonald. This time it's Riley. Coming down the right wing. Poor angle. It's knocked away by Mackenzie Muse.
My unofficial count is 17-13 in bodies. Powder Blue has 17. That would be the Ice Caps.
That's close.
13, yeah. I believe, have 13 plus the goaltender,
Plus
I should
the
say,
goaltender, yeah.
for the TNT Rapids. I'm glad as officials we don't have to count the players anymore. We used to have to before a game. And
Really?
we did, yeah. And then check them, verify them against the game sheet.
Can't have any ringers.
Yeah, it's the game sheet is a form of a legal document, so the referee would sign off at that point, and no one could be added.
Riptide clear it out in the neutral zone. Riley McDonald gets it back in. Oh, no, that's Abby this time. Great poke check there off of Abby. Knocked her off the line. Riptide desperately trying to clear their own zone. They finally do. They get it to the neutral zone. Irio dumps it in wide. Breaks up that pass. Nice play there now. Offside, got a tag up. They do. It's waved off. Ice Caps are back in their own zone. Here's Abby McDonald lining it up again. She cruises through the neutral zone. Skates past everyone. Goes back to her forehand. Great low shot. Tries to go 5-hole. Not this time, says Marissa Fevens.
And I believe Marissa Fevens has had about enough of her shooting.
Big save.
But she's making some great saves as well.
She really has. I mean, it's a 6-2 advantage for the Riptide, but it's not like the Ice Caps aren't getting their scoring chances. They really are.
Yeah, Abby McDonald is such a great skater. She can turn both ways very well and just leave you in the dust. So
Very impressive.
face off. Someone's being thrown out of the face off here.
Did someone cheat here? Did I miss something?
Yeah, number 11 infringed on the
Cruising through the
Yeah.
zone, yep. Face off to the right of Evans. Ice Caps win it, goes to the far zone. Nobody's there. Riptide tried to clear it, can't. Gets knocked in again. Ice Caps pick it up. Big giveaway through the middle. Doucette with a shot on net. Raynor's got the puck behind her net again. Dumps it up to the near side. Long pass. Connects to LeBlanc.
lost it in her feet. Finds it.
Sharon dumps it in.
I've been there.
Olsen skates that out now. Crosses the red line. It's a 3-on-2 if she tends to move it. She goes to her off wing, goes into the corner, tries a really steep short side pass. Goes through the crease, misses everybody. She gets the puck again on the top of the slot, takes another shot. That doesn't get through. It gets blocked by McLeod. She controls it. Long lead pass to the right side. That gets missed. Not enough for icing. Shouldn't be enough for icing. No, it's waved off. Lissa Olsen's got the puck behind her own net now for the Ice Caps. Looks like she's trying to rag some time while the teammates are getting along. They got the long change in the second period. Now we've got a delayed offside. Everybody tags up.
So lots of time to get set as the other teams can't come in. Looks for the spring pass.
Pass up the middle.
Gets to Jacente Muse. Now I used to play ball with Jacente and her husband Mathieu, and I told them right from the start I'm going to mess up both of your names. And
Sure.
they knew that.
Rayner dumps it in, gets a change. She was on there for a while. Grace Spinney tracks it down, gets it behind the net. Passes it out in front, loses it. Here comes Lissa Olsen with it. Crosses the blue line. Tries to dump it in deep, can't. They're still looking to get that long change. The Ice Caps are trapped. To get it past their own blue line into the start of the neutral zone. Here's Campbell DeVoe. She's got the puck, loses it to the Riptides. Riptides now cross the blue line. Grace Spinney again with another. Is that another shorthanded? Is that another short side
I
low
believe it
stick
is.
goal?
I think it was over the right pad and under the right blocker.
Well, as we know, that's 2 for Grace. She's got to keep track of that and play matchmaker now.
So Sam LeBlanc in the time box is very well aware. I even checked in with him, but
Yep, he's got the rules down.
he has the rules in his head. They will never come out. I know Sam for a long time, and he's got a photographic memory or a mimetic memory.
TNT Riptides goal, scored by number 44, Grace Spinney. Unassisted.
Both teams fighting for the Ice Caps blue line. Finally, it breaks free into the corner. Molly Graham for the Riptide gets it behind the net. Looks to pass it out front. Does. No one's there. Quick shot by Devin McLeod. She does finally get some wood on it and misses. Goes to the right of the goaltender. Riptide keep it in. Ooh,
Missed by inches, it looked like, just down at
barely.
the goalpost. And they had another good whack at it.
Ice Caps finally get it out. Get a lead pass up the middle. That gets broken up. McLeod's got the puck again for Riptide. Gets it to the blue line. Dumps it in wide. Ice Cap look to bang it out again. They do finally get it past their blue line. Control the puck in the neutral zone. They don't. They dump it in, and that's going to not be icing because they're outside of their own blue line.
The other reason, it was actually signaled as icing down here, but it was waved off up front because the goalie went out to play it.
She played it. Oh,
Yeah, that's why that one was waved off. That's a little inside baseball that no one needed to know.
look at that. Doucette crosses the red line with it. Loses it briefly. Hiltz picks it up on the left wing. Tries to jam it in front, can't. Gets broken up, loses control of it. Riptide now have a 2-on-1 up the middle. Lose control of it. The Rose got the puck wide.
Whoa.
Guess who? Here comes Abby McDonald. Terrific move, circling around, gets a terrific shot on goal. Great save by Phoebens.
I could watch her skate all night. Just a great skater.
Riptide dump it down, not far enough for icing. Time for McDonald to regroup again. She's immediately got the puck back. Behind the Riptide net, pass out in front.
Distributing as well. Great pass out front and just missed on the one-timer by Riley McDonald.
Just couldn't connect. There's a centering pass that goes awry. Looks like that's going to get blown. That's going to get waved off.
The goaltender played it again.
Yeah,
So
a little too close to the crease. Natalie Pothier dumps it in deep for the ice cap. Riptide managed to get it out. Stuck in the neutral zone. A lot of traffic around mid-ice here. Abby controls it again in her own zone, and a couple of strides, she's at the red line. One more, she's at the blue line. Now it's a one-on-one. Impressive defensive play by Devin McLeod.
yeah, absolutely. Following her. McDonald looking to distribute out front. And they keep the pass from coming.
She regains control again, and this time comes
They're
up
gonna
the
be
near
offside.
side.
They were making a change, but forgot to realize that where you make a change puts you offside. So
It is.
I could see the coach. I believe it's Anders Sidock down there, and one of the helpers anyway, saying, "Yeah, that was my fault. I called you to come off and put you offside."
That is one of the downfalls of the new building construction.
Yeah.
Back in my day, the benches were together and touched in the middle. Penalty box was on the other side.
Exactly.
So everybody entered the play between the blue lines.
Yeah, and there's upsides and downs.
Sure.
Having the two benches completely next to each other can be a bit of a
Shenanigans?
yeah, it can be a bit of a challenge.
Sure.
Especially from an officiating standpoint.
I'm sure. Riptide dumping in deep. Chase after it.
It's also a huge advantage if you're penalty killing, you get over the penalty, and your player can jump
You're
out
right there.
right onto his bench,
Yeah.
his or her bench, and the other player can jump in instead of waiting for them to skate all the way across the ice
Yeah, that can be a
when
problem.
time is of the essence.
You also can't whisper any plans to them either.
That's right.
Devin McLeod keeps it at the point for the Riptide. Dumps it out in front. Got a loose puck in front. Still loose. Coffin's trying to fall on it. She can't. She reaches out for it, misses it. It's loose. It's now knocked away.
There's a goal mouth scramble.
Alyssa Olsen gets it deep. No icing on that one. Chasing it down is LeBlanc. And McLeod keeps it again. Ragging the puck, taking some time, bangs it around the sideboards, comes all the way down. Can't see it from our vantage point.
Yeah,
It doesn't go far enough.
Stopped up there, just below.
Not icing. Maddie Hodgkins gets it out. Ice Cap's dumping into the middle. That gets broken up. Battle on the near boards. Puck goes back and forth between four of them now.
Doing the hard work, battling for the pucks along the boards. That's what wears you out.
Oh, yeah, that's going to pay. Well, we're 9 minutes from period 3. We'll see how that goes.
Now there'll be some ice packs and maybe a cold beer after.
Riptide dump it, get a change. Did they call that offside?
Yeah, icing, I believe.
Oh, icing. Well, I could have sworn they were outside their own blue line. Maybe not. Maybe we know the new icing rules and the officials don't?
Could be.
I don't know if that's a
really
standard rule for the
didn't take
league or
note.
just for
No,
the
it's not.
playoffs, or
I believe this is how they played it all year from my conversation with Sam.
and this is a bigger ice surface than they're used to on the other one.
Indeed. And this is going to go for icing.
Yeah, that'll make it. And so we'll come back the other way. We'll have a face-off to the right of Marissa Favens. 8:35 to go in the second period. Riptide are leading 7-2 over the Ice Caps. Shots on goal are dead even now at 16. Game didn't start that way.
No, it didn't.
Faceoff's won by the Riptide. They get the puck behind their net. Ice Caps grab control of it, try to dump it out in front, get it back to the point. Riptide can't get it past McLean. Diana McLean dumps it back in twice. Stymies the Riptide trying to escape their own zone.
Good play by the blue team. Get it out front, but broken up nicely.
Here's McLeod on a breakaway. No one near her.
Oh, with the big D.
Oh, forehand, backhand. Beats Jacqueline Coffin. And we're getting closer and closer.
So that's Devin McLeod's second goal, if I'm not mistaken.
Here's your flashing red light. And we're just waiting on the replay. Here's your Mariner Center replay. All alone. Oh, Coffin goes for the front fake and then is caught leaning back on her skates. Can't really get to it.
That's some sweet hands right there.
Yeah.
For the second goal of the game.
Nice move.
Nice play by Devin McLeod there. Most goalies will have trouble with that.
Stephanie Theriault to the blue line, but can't get it any farther. Riptides tag up. And here's Abby McDonald again with the puck. She carries it through the neutral zone. No one gets anywhere near her. She comes over to the front, flips it towards the goalie.
She single-handedly changed the shots on goal clock.
She did. Nice save by Fevens. Just going to see a lot of Abby McDonald tonight. McDonald winds up again in her own zone. Crosses the red line, crosses the Riptide blue line. She goes over to her backhand this time. Tight. Oh, great pass out front. Tries to feed it over to Paula Anna Doucette. Really sharp pass. Well, it's something Abby McDonald can't do.
Someone's going to get hurt. That not even work.
Oh, what a great save there.
If I was wearing my Mariner Center jacket, I'd be more inclined to go tell them not to do it, but I'm not even wearing that. So,
Abby McDonald's got it for the Ice Caps again. She regroups, she crosses the center line, crosses the Riptide's blue line, flips sort of a nondescript pass there, maybe looking for a rebound there for Fevens.
Yeah,
get her in the pads, get her in the belly, play a rebound, you never know.
Looking across here with our vast array of camera equipment. Here we have Quinn Taggart, we have Réjean LeBlanc over here running camera number 2, and next to him we've got Josh Balser running an ISO cam to create some nice views for you folks out there.
You're looking at nearly a dozen volunteers tonight?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've got a full roster of really highly skilled people and us.
Well, we're here. We made it to work. Long shot on goal from Alyssa Olsen. Didn't do any damage. Fevens steers it away to the right. McLeod gets it up the left wing. See the official looking at it, and that's going to be called for an icing. Faceoff's going to be to the left of Marissa Fevens. The Ice Caps have now taken the lead in shots on goal, 19-17. Still a 6-goal difference. Favor the Riptide. Riptide try to get it up the far side. It's stymied at the blue line, and they finally do break it out. Battle ensues at center ice. Here comes Campbell DeVoe with it. No help there. It's a 1-on-4. She ends up just eating it and going into the corner. Riptide can't get it past the blue line.
Yeah, Grace Spinney also stepped in and took the puck from her. Grace Spinney's played very well on both ends of the ice.
She has control of the puck quite a bit.
She's very involved in the game. That one just slid wide.
Weak shot slides wide into the corner. Another shot goes through the crease the other way.
Actually, a very dangerous little play out in front as Carla LeBlanc centered it there and was just inches away from her teammate's stick and an open net.
And as Riptide's going to be, again, with that trying to change and
Yep.
getting stuck offside.
But they saw it and they adjusted to it. You could see them wait
They
until
did.
the player was able to catch up, and that's good hockey IQ, as they call it.
Here's Alyssa Olsen controlling the puck across the red line.
Alyssa Olsen's a good skater and a good hockey player as well. She's played well today. Makes a lot of small plays that are important.
Riley McDonald with the shot. Deflects into the far corner. Maddie Hodgkins with the puck out front.
You, Dave? Okay, call him you, Dave.
A weak shot into the front, doesn't make it all the way through. McLeod grabs it again behind her net. Riptide now try to control it. Get it up the far side, bank it off the boards. Ice Caps keep it in again. We start all over again. Riptide back into their own zone, trying to get it out. Can't get it past Olsen. Little nudge off the puck there by LeBlanc.
When played, retire.
She manages to keep that. Spins around, has nowhere to go. Riptide clear it out again. Another delayed offside. Everybody's got to tag up.
Everybody has to tag up at once as
And-
well, but
and
they
they
gave it
do.
to them. But the puck came out, so clear it up.
Ashley Ring dumps it in, gets a quick change.
Now, Ashley seems to have her own little cheering section here. When she drew the assist on a goal earlier, it was quite loud.
Got some friends and family inside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Molly Graham with the puck loses control of it at the blue line. Ice Guys dump it back out. Riptide match that with a dump in of their own. That missed everybody. I'm not sure that's going to be considered.
Yeah.
And it is. Yeah, it made it all the way down.
The pass was meant for number 18, Carla LeBlanc, and
They're
just
gonna-
went between her stick and skate, and we'll go for icing. 3:30 left here, second period action.
They're going to penalize the Ice Caps with that icing. And
So one of the players just takes a fall, and I definitely sympathize with her. Sometimes I do that for no reason as well. Just fall down while I'm refereeing, just standing there.
it's nothing better, really, for the crowd.
Oh, they
than
love
an
it,
official
yes.
that wipes out.
We are very great. We're very helpful that way,
Yeah.
giving you guys entertainment. And when it hurts, it doesn't feel as good to be booed, but,
No,
or to be
no.
laughed.
Of course not.
But that's okay. It's still fun.
LeBlanc with the puck in deep. She goes over to the right, looks into the front. Tries to bang it in front. Not sure that was a pass or a shot on goal. Either way, if Evans had the post covered, there was no way that was getting in the short side. Ice Caps with control of it again. It's a 2-on-1 now. LeBlanc gets a shot away. That's blocked. Doesn't make it through to Fevens. Another pass out to the front. Again, that broken up. Ice Caps in this period, forechecking much like the Riptide did in the first period.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe the ice is slanted this way.
They've turned. Well, that could be. This particular arena is due for a very large upgrade here.
Very
as soon.
soon.
As they take out the ice, and
Yeah.
gonna be
Ice Caps dump it back into the Riptide zone. Doesn't go far enough. Devin McLeod's got the puck again. Cuts up in front of her net. Doesn't like what she sees. Turns back around. Hides it out behind the net. Waits it out. Dumps it back up to the early side here.
very patient, I must say. She skated out front with the puck.
No
There
panic,
there were
huh?
two blue jerseys there. She was in her own crease, and she just casually took it back behind the net
Started again.
and took another look.
Yeah, impressive.
Nerves of steel out there.
Riptide crossed the blue line. Shot on goal. Saved by Coffin. Clearing pass can't get out. McLeod's got that. Keeps it. Flips it into the far zone. Had nowhere to go with it. Safe play into the corner. Ice Caps breach out now. It looks like a 2-on-1.
It had a potential for a 3-on-1, but great effort to get back by Devin McLeod.
Muse was wide open. McLeod said, I don't think so.
Yeah, McLeod has 2 goals, and we talked about Grace earlier. Well, they're both playing it well at both ends.
They really are. Well, they can concentrate now, right? They can't actually score anymore. But, I mean, there's no reason they can't be a great teammate and back check. Great pass in front. Quick shot by Natalie Pothier and another save by Marissa Fevens.
Natalie and I used to work together. She's a dietitian. Natalie Pache. So she had a good chance there set up by the great skating of Abby McDonald. Abby McDonald is clearly skating and using her ability and trying to set up her teammates. That's what it's all about.
That 2-goal rule is to dictate fairness and play and giving other people the puck more often than they might normally have, and it's going to make everybody better.
That's right. The program, in the way it's designed, it's supposed to welcome all levels.
Yeah.
So some players there's going to be a disparity sometimes, and that's okay.
As Kevin told us, we're into the last minute of the second period.
I play old-timers, or I did play old-timers, and the best players there could score at any time.
Sure.
But they don't.
Yeah.
They look to set up their teammates, and that's what you'll have here.
I often remember being a 10-year-old, and there'd be a father-son team, and you're like, well, the fathers can do anything they want. They're playing 10-year-olds, but they just sort of pass it all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just have fun. Down to the final 40 seconds of the second period, Riptide managed to get it out of their own zone. Cross the blue line with it. Gray Spinney. Just gets in the corner, curls, passes it out in front. Nobody's there. Ice Caps break it up.
Play worked out perfectly onside.
It did. It was sort of luck of the draw there.
Yeah. I don't think she was even aware of her teammate coming out at the right time, but that works.
Ice Caps dumping in deep.
Good steal.
No offside. Pass out front. Stevens gets a stick on it, manages to bang it out into the corner. That's the end of your second period. Shots are 22-17 for the Ice Caps, but the Riptide with an 8-2 advantage on the scoreboard.
Some good action for you here, folks, at Mariner Center.
How many goals did we get that period, Jeff?
It was 6-2 going in, so it would be 2 goals only for the Riptide that period. One of them was to Devin McLeod, and one of them was to Grace Spinney. Both of them, I believe, were their second goals of the game.
Yes, I think it was, yeah. And as you said, Sam will keep track of that, too, if we need that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a little shout-out here while we've got a bit of a break between periods. We here at Trident Media would like to pass along our condolences to the family of Mariette Thibault-Poole, a Peb Trident superfan and grand-mère. To Damien Cotreau's recently passed. She was a huge hockey fan and followed along online. Everything Trident provided. She just absolutely loved it. We'd like to mention that.
Absolutely. All the respect in the world to the family and our condolences. You get a shot up here of the concourse and
live shots.
Yeah.
Look at Rajon.
Josh Ball.
Are you allowed
Josh
to?
Balser getting a cameraman taking a shot of a cameraman.
Are you allowed to film a guy filming?
Yeah, it could go on forever. A guy.
Look at this.
Now
Camera
I think
inception.
switch off here. That's right. Focus on the players, not the timekeepers. I mean, not the talent.
Yeah, don't worry about talent and don't worry about officials. Everybody else in the building is interesting.
Our fearless leader Quinn has often referred to the on-air guys as the quote-unquote talent.
Yes, I think it's an industry term. I don't think it's descriptive.
Exactly. It's meant as an industry term, but I always use it in air quotes because I certainly am not that.
Real talent is probably paid, 10 to 20 times what the rest are.
Yes.
We all get the exact same zero.
That's right. And if I have a great game, I can get twice as much.
I say that to Dave all the time. They could pay us double.
That's right.
We're that good. There's your 2-minute intermission.
It's a pleasure to come out and do it. People wouldn't be here if they didn't want to. So
the building continues to fill in.
Yeah, love it.
I think everybody in the other rink at the end of that simple, I'm sticking around to watch this. Both teams finalizing. Who's going to start the third period?
You see the coaches switching ends.
Yes.
He's got to tend to the D, which are going the other way now, or the forwards, I should say.
Ice Caps win the draw, dump it in deep to the Riptide zone. Cloud gets it again, tries to dump it out, gets stymied at the blue line. Ice Caps keep it in again. It's Alyssa Olsen. Oh boy, was she looking for that top left corner, and it was open too.
Snagged, cross body. Another nice save. I've been very impressed by the goaltending today.
Yeah, Fevens is having a great game.
Has 8 goals against her, but she's been great.
Yeah, really has.
And at the other end, Jacqueline Coffin, she has even more shots against, and her save percentage is looking really good. It's over 90% at 2 goals on 23 shots.
Here's Mackenzie Muse taking it
17
wide.
shots.
Oh, great stop there by Jacqueline Coffin. Got the left pad down.
Right on cue. She makes us look like we know what we're talking about.
I feel like that was
save.
I feel like that was the right place to shoot, and she just stuck that pad out and said no thank you.
Yeah, sometimes as a player you make the shot you wanted to make, and the goalie just was better on the play and
Guest moved
covered
earlier.
up her rebound. Great play.
Sure.
Credit. Coffin
Controlling
for
the
that.
rebound seems like an all-world skill onto its own.
It is.
Make
It
the
is.
stop
That's,
fine.
That's the difference.
But
between-
avoid the second
usually
shot
the
on
difference
goal.
between elite and very, very good.
Yeah.
Is the guys who don't give up the big rebounds.
Where can you deflect that puck?
And they are very good at tipping it wherever they want to
Yeah.
when they're on their game.
Here's Riley McDonald with it. Comes across into the top of the slot, gets a shot along the ice. Femens with the left pad down. Makes that save, directs it into the corner. Fight for it on the near side. Puck comes to the blue line, kept in.
Just onside.
Oh.
I didn't see any daylight. It springs the other team.
Yeah, I think this is Mackenzie Muse. She gets it over to Graham. Graham gets a shot. Again, Coffin with the glove. A couple of quick third period scoring chances, both shut down by Jacqueline Coffin.
And her teammates come over and rightly pat her on the shoulder.
The Ice Caps looking to get back into this over the next little under 19 minutes. They can't afford to give up any more. It's a 6-goal deficit now. Ice Caps win the draw. Get it back into the corner, attempt to get it out. They can't. Stays inside. Great D to D pass. Oh,
And that one got all the way through.
was that Devin McLeod from the point unassisted? Or
Her shirt is obscured because it's tucked into her pants, but I believe that is.
yeah, she's got the red socks, but I'm wondering if it was
that would be her
deflected.
third goal, correct? If it went for.
I think someone got a stick on it in the
Oh,
slot.
okay. I see it bouncing around. That would account for why it beat.
Yeah, she acted like
Jacqueline
it changed
Coffin
direction, didn't it?
They certainly didn't penalize her, so we'll see. They must have given credit to someone else, and we'll hear from Sam LeBlanc on the PA address. Or sorry,
Kevin.
Kevin Northam.
Oh, that's huge in your face.
Yes.
Top of the mask.
Scored by number 87, Diana Rayner.
It was 87,
Oh, not McLeod.
yes,
There you go. So it was a seeing eye shot again from the point.
Yep, got all the way through.
Yep.
Diana Rayner.
Yeah. Rayner knocks it back out. She's fighting in the corner now with it again. LeBlanc comes across to the front, gets a weak shot on net, doesn't get through. Rayner's got it behind the net, knocks it out in front. Oh, great scoring attempt there. Thwarted by the. Oh,
Good.
and a great. Oh,
Good save, and then batting it away herself by Fevens.
couldn't grab it clean, but she knocked that away.
That's right.
Bit of a spill in the corner. Puck's free again. Another toe save on LeBlanc. And here's Abby McDonald again. Circling through the red line, controlling the puck, getting it into the attacking zone, coming back into the top of the slot on her backhand. Shot doesn't get through, as it knocked down by Rayner again. Great defensive play, because you never know, like you said, you never know where those backhand shots are going to go.
That was a good pass out front to find Amanda McKenzie. She gets a shot off, and Fevens makes that save and covers up with 17-12 left, which will bring a face-off to her left.
Fevens not taking any chances. Now we'll see what endurance plays into the final
Yeah, absolutely.
17 minutes. This has been a long, no-break game. So there's Devin McLeod back on the ice again, 97.
Once the endorphins stop pumping, they will be tired and
Oh boy, yeah.
have a good night's sleep.
McLeod takes it wide. Almost has he's got a 1-on-2 by now, slows up, looking for help. Doesn't get any. Alyssa Olsen's got a breakaway now going the other way. Ice Caps come in. She loses control a little bit, gets a weak backhand off. Stevens with an easy save. Directs it into the corner.
Grace Spinney right there on the defensive side, keeping her outside.
Riptide dump it in. Not going to be offside. Crossed over the red line. Muse bangs it out wide. Can't get that number. I think it's LeBlanc again. She passes it up the front. Riptide intercepted it. Center ice. Ice Caps get it. Attempted bang it in. Can't.
That was Chantal LeBlanc. Now it comes back for Hodgins.
She gets poke checked by Grace Spinney. She's all over the ice, like you said, playing defensively as well.
Yeah.
Ice Caps finally get it into the Riptide zone. Weak shot along the ice.
Another nice save by Stevens as it was contested there, maybe tipped.
She bobbled it a little bit. There
Yeah.
was somebody right on the doorstep, so
Very calm.
not taking
cool.
any chances. Riptide, the 9-2 lead and an 8-goal deficit. They're actually being outshot by the Ice Caps 28-20 at this point. 15:40 to go in the third period.
Shot right back out.
Riptide get it out to neutral zone. Ice Caps track it down, try to fire it back in and get stuck on the midline.
McLeod flips it. It wasn't where she was going with it, but it ends up on the stick for a 2-on-1.
And here's Molly Graham on the right. Flipped it towards Coffin. Looked like maybe trying to go 5-hole. I feel like low stick side was
Yeah.
probably open, but
Coffin
guessed.
jumped a little bit. And
Yeah.
It almost slid under her. They teach you to put your paddle down there on that 5-hole, but she made the save and and froze it. Good job by her.
She really read it well.
One eye commented on somewhere.
Molly Graham with the puck on the right wing again. Can't get it in. Ice Caps knock it back out. Take control of it, dump it into the Riptide zone. Riptide put it back out.
Takes a spill.
Everybody's waiting to be tagged up. They do. Ice Caps carried into the right corner. Shot and net gets deflected by Rayner. Knocks it around to the other side. Can't get it out. Riptides finally do get it out. Here's Molly Graham on the far side. It's a 2-on-1 if she slows up and waits for help. She does. Takes the shot, hits the iron. Far side, looks like she beat Jacqueline Coffin, but doesn't matter.
That was
the
a great
post.
play. I've got to say, Beth Muse
Yeah.
did everything that you're taught to do there. It was
Took
a
away the pass.
2-on-1.
Yeah.
She took away the pass. She said, "Goalie, you got the shooter." Goalie says, "No problem." And Jacqueline Coffin takes care of it. That's exactly how you draw it up in the manual.
And as goalies like to point out, that's not even a shot on net.
No?
Riptide behind the net, pass it out in front. Can't get a stick on it. Fiero gets it, dumps it in. Now the Ice Caps skate through it. Here's Abby McDonald again. Just flying through the neutral zone. Passes back out in front, nobody can keep up with it. Riptides gain control, dump it out. Long lead pass, we're onside. Semi-breakaway, getting a little bit of room, gets the shot away. Oh, I feel like
Jammed it closed just in time.
I feel like she was starting to look behind her. She wasn't sure, couldn't feel it, thought maybe it got through.
Yeah, that feeling that we've all had. And
Great grab.
I love the show of sportsmanship. She
Yep.
comes over and taps her. And yeah, we've all had that where I'm sure Dave would say the same because I know Dave's a
Yep.
former goalie or a current goalie, I guess, depending on perspective. He might be watching this. You think he's watching this from the Dominican Republic?
He didn't say he was going to.
I wouldn't be if I was him.
And in some ways, I wouldn't be. I mean, it's there forever, right?
But
oh, the Ice Caps finally get the puck out of their own zone. They cross their own blue line. Olsen now with a one-on-one. She goes to her forehand, back to her backhand, loses control. Puck slides into the corner. She picks it up again, dumps it out in front. Nobody's there. She goes to the front and almost gets another pass back. Weak shot, misses it. Fevens is down in the butterfly waiting for it anyway. It wasn't going to go anywhere.
and she's just decided to stay there. Well, now
Yeah.
she jumps back up. She shows that real good move, that jump-up move.
You got Olsen and Riley McDonald out here for the Ice Caps. They can put some pressure on the
Yeah.
Riptide pretty easily.
Yeah, Riley McDonald played high school hockey, female high school hockey a few years back, and
How's it going?
played on a couple of really good teams.
I mean, if you can stay on 5.
Couple of bounces in front. Coffin puts the pad down. Can't grab it. Defense knocks it away. Actually, Olsen tries to get it up to the corner. Can't. Gets it back into the attacking zone. Ice Cap scrambling around. They finally get it behind their own net. That's Riley McDonald. She's going to bring it out. She does it. She passes it. It's kept in again at the line by the Riptides. This is how the first period went. They just put pressure after pressure after pressure on the Ice Caps, and they couldn't, just stifled them. Ice Caps finally cross the Riptide blue line, get it back across, slide it over to the front. Nobody's there.
Little give and go there. And Angèle LeBlanc makes a great play in it.
Diana McLean keeps it into the blue line. Nice play. Campbell DeVoe's got it in the corner, battling. She gets her stick on it, bangs it around to the other corner. Amanda McKenzie goes into the right wing to get it. She chases down the Riptide, can't get there. Riptide flip it out. Don't know that this is going to make it all the way. I'm going to say no, and it's not. Diana McLean gets it. Couple of Ice Caps on the change, and a Riptide defenseman gets a late change too. And there's Devin McLeod playing it up the far side. Ice Caps are chasing it down. Number 16, Diane McLean's got it behind her own net, fires it all the way around. It's cut off by the Riptide. It doesn't get to her winger. Now she's got it. They keep it into the blue line again. The Riptide again with this. They just put a wallop along the opposing blue line and dare to try to get it out past the neutral zone, and nobody seems to be able to lately. Ice Caps try it again, finally do break through, cross the neutral zone. LeBlanc goes to the right wing. The wingers stay onside. Devin McLeod with a blocked pass. And now she skates up with it. Oh. Recircles around and regroups. On pass up the middle. Gray Spinney again.
Headman pass just misses. And
Another missed pass. They're
going to be
gonna,
icing.
yeah. They're gonna nail them for icing for that one. 9:38
However,
to
as
go.
you say, that was out at center ice, not the blue line. So they're calling icing by the regular rule, as opposed to the one that's written in front of me.
Breaking news from our buddy Rajan. A one David and a one Louise are watching.
They are. Well, hello, David and Louise. It's a little chillier here today, in case you were wondering.
But it's really nice. I mean,
it's
you
a
know,
nice, beautiful,
it's a
chilly
beautiful
day.
place to be.
Yes. Yeah, my sisters are both in Mexico as we speak, so 'tis the season.
Face-offs to the left of Fevens. 9:28 to go in the third period. Ice Caps win the draw. Back to Abby McDonald. She scoops right into the top of the slot and lets a nice first shot go, just high. Molly Graham with the puck in the corner, fights it off. Ice Caps come with it, dump it behind the net. Diana Rayner behind her own net, passes it up the far side. Riptide finally clear the blue line. And here's Abby. Did her teammates get? They did. Top of the slot for Abby again. Marissa Feven's expecting it at this point, right? Abby gets the puck, then you know she's coming flying right down the middle and letting the shot go. Ice Caps attempting to get it out in front. They can't. They fan on it. They keep it in at the, not quite the blue line. We'll say the high slot. It gets kept in.
Yeah, they've really.
Jenna Siddick playing, let's just say cheating on the blue line and pays off. Breaks up that pass across the middle and dumps it back in.
Very aggressive, and they've kept the pressure in, as you say, almost a box around the slot area.
I mean, it's 9-2. It's the third period. They got to try to do something,
Oh,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
You know, we can't blame them for that.
Dump back in, but it's offside until they all change up, and they do. No one even waved. No one even called it, actually. But
No.
I think the referees have probably been on the ice all day, and they're ready to be done for the night as well. I see Luke and Sarah out there and doing a great job.
Rayner gets it out to the blue line, but again, the Ice Caps keep it in. And here's Abby McDonald again, losing. Oh, blows a tire, wipes out her own teammate, and now we've got a breakaway going the other way.
Just at the exact same time that Blue was making a change.
Oh!
It turns into a breakaway, like you said, Mark.
Fans a little bit on the shot, but gets it right into the middle of Jacqueline Coughlin's chest protector.
Yeah, let's give Jacqueline Coughlin credit here. She's had a lot of rubber to deal with. She's dealt with it well.
Really has. Riptide with a long clearing pass. That goes awry, but not far enough for icing. Ice Caps bang it back in. Riptide return the favor. Ice Caps pick it up at neutral zone. Maddie Hodgkins has got it in the slot. Spins around, loses control temporarily. Can't get a shot off.
Pache falls, and then...
Pache almost got to it.
Yep, it was right there. And
fortunate bounce there for Amanda McKenzie. Get the puck back out. Pache battling along the boards, can't keep it outside. Ice Caps do finally get it in, bring it across.
good looking rush by Olsen.
Shot on goal by Olsen, almost there. Riptide with control of it in the corner. Stephen McLeod with a long pass. Still can't get it out of their own zone. The Ice Caps managed to keep it in. Fortuitous bounce there for the Ice Caps.
Yeah, it hit a skate.
She's going to try it again. She's got it in the corner. Looking for the long pass, gets it up the middle.
It's a good outlet pass.
Yeah, that's Denise Babbitt. She's got it. The official's looking for it to be played, and it is played. Marissa keeps it moving. Nobody around. Nobody anywhere near the crease. Ice Caps keep it in at the point again. A good shot. Oh, try to get rid of it that quickly. She's like, look, pal, you said get rid of it. I got rid of it.
That's right. Give him heck. Give that guy. Give him the business, that referee.
Marissa's like, what can I do?
Well, she's my vote for player of the game just for that. Just for giving Luke a hard time.
And rightfully so in that case. You can't blame her, and he couldn't blame her either.
They were both having a good smile about it. I saw Luke tap her on the shoulder as he went by. And
yep. Oh.
Nope, he threw her out of the face-off.
Got an encroachment here.
Sorry, Grace, you're out of here.
Yep.
And he's still got the smile on the face. Well, Luke's put in a lot of time over the years here, and he's well known. He's been here since he was a very young guy and very well liked by all the levels of hockey.
Ice Caps with control in the neutral zone. Dump it into the Riptide. Riptide get it back out immediately. It's Grace Spinney with it. On her off wing, she comes down the right side. She's looking for help. She goes into the corner, comes back, spins around, still looking for help, gets it out front. Nobody there. Puck's deflected behind the net.
Really aware play by Coffin. It was deflected right onto her, and she managed to keep her skate in the way.
Kept that left pad down just so nothing was going to bounce into that corner. She's there now again doing the same thing. Now she's back up. Devin McLeod dumps it all the way back in. It comes all the way around. Grace Spinney is the first one to get to it again. Again, looking for help. it seems like the Riptide are not playing defensively, but know the score, know the situation, know the clock.
Going through the motions a little.
Sort
maybe.
of. I mean,
Yeah.
look how far back.
There's,
look how far
there's
back
that
Devin
thing where you
McLeod
don't
is.
want to show people up, too,
Sure.
right? I mean, these are friends,
Yeah.
and it doesn't get any more fun to put 12 and 15 on somebody.
Right. And the bronze medal game was just 2-0.
This one is an explosion of offense.
I'll say it started quick.
We've only had one goal, I believe, in the third period, and that's by Diana Rayner. That made it 9-2.
There's a post somewhere that
Here's Abby McDonald gearing up again. Skates through everybody, comes across the left, goes wide on the left, sharp angle, flips it up. Stevens knew there was nothing to look at there.
The amazing thing is there's usually no one within 5 feet of her when she makes the way she cuts through.
Yeah, the only time it didn't work out, she actually blew a tire and wiped out.
Yeah.
Short of that, she.
But again, I
She
really
skates circles.
I recognize her willingness and want to pass.
Oh, sure. And she's also, most of the time, the first person back checking.
Exactly.
And Riley McDonald wins the draw. Back to Abby. Abby's on her off wing. Flips it towards the net.
I
Hits
don't
a
know if
leg,
that got
bounces
through or
aside.
not, but-
Hit somebody, didn't it?
I think it hit the defenseman's leg before it got to Stevens. There's Riley McDonald in, stops up.
Looking for help. There's 2 ice cap in front of the net. Passes it to the far boards. Hiltz with it wide.
And as you say, Abby McDonald just leisurely gets back to where she needs to be to break this play up. And
She
here she
does.
comes again. She
Right.
sees the ice very well.
Diana Rayner, very similar on the other side. Controlling the play, but making sure you're there to help out. Riptide
Devin
tried to get it
McLeod
out.
with a good attempted clear. She's had a very strong game.
She has. Riptide dump it to the far wing. A couple of them get a quick change. Oh. Here's Abby again. Back onto her forehand. Again gets that pass blocked by Devin McLeod. She's all over Abby McDonald.
And that's an excellent pass to the slot with her three of her teammates there.
Couldn't connect on it, but a
And
great play.
Did you see her right there step out of the zone as she sees the attack coming?
Rayner crosses the blue line, loses control. Ice Caps stump it out. Getting into crunch time now, approaching 2 minutes in the third period. Look like too many players for a minute there. And no icing again there. Situational officiating, looking at the score, looking at the clock. No icing there. LeBlanc gets it out.
We used to call that the 10:30 rule in the Gents League.
Oh.
There would be no icing after 10:30.
Nice.
And when we told our supervisor about that, one of our guys told him that it was because they're going to mark down meat at Sobeys at midnight.
Oh,
and
no.
we have to be there.
Yeah, of
Now,
course.
that doesn't happen anymore, but
No.
still a great story.
It is a great story. Oh, Ashley Ring with a great chance. Stevens gets the pad down, loses the stick, controls the stick back up. She's back into the corner, still down in the butterfly, sliding side to side, post to post. Ice Caps pass it out front, gets picked up by the Riptide, and again re-stolen by LeBlanc. Gets a short side shot on goal. Another stop from Marissa Stevens.
And that was Angèle LeBlanc. Oh, she tries to make they try to make a, Natalie Pache tries to make a pass to
Try to
Angèle
jam it
LeBlanc,
in.
but that's kept up from getting in front as we're into the last minute.
Alyssa Olsen in the corner, passes it out in front. Another great shot on net. That one by Angèle LeBlanc.
Fitting that save right there. Both goalies have been excellent today. They've been impressed me. And whistled by.
Quick release there, just missed the short side.
Yeah, that was Olsen. She's had a strong game.
Deb McLeod loses the puck out in front. Amanda McKenzie gets another shot on goal. To no avail, stopped again by Fevens.
Fevens has faced 39 shots.
Another save there by
That
Fevens.
counts, yeah, up to 40. There you go. That's the way it should be.
Going to give him one more.
2 goals out of 40 shots. That's pretty darn good.
That is an impressive evening. Riptide trying to hold on and keep the Ice Caps off the score sheet.
It's about
in the
a
third period.
950 save percentage.
And we're down to the final couple of seconds, excuse me. And there's your horn.
The crowd very impressed. Very big crowd here. Awesome to see.
And that is your final. The TNT Riptide take care of the Ice Caps 9-2. Final shots on goal are actually for the Ice Caps, 40-25.
I was just going to say, Mark, it's been a pleasure working with you. I'll just mention the players of the game sponsors are from JMJ Foundations, or Fabrications rather, because we're going to have players of the game here in a moment after we sign off.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it over to Kevin and do the announcements, but just let me say now, so on behalf of my partner Jeff McGray and the great volunteer Triton Media crew and myself, Mark O'Connell, I'd like to thank you for joining our streaming coverage of the club-wide gold medal championship game. And once again, congratulations, TNT Riptide, your Y Winter League champions. And until next time, take care.
Fans, one more time for our teams in this game, the TNT Riptides and Ice Caps in this gold medal contest. And now it's time to reveal the JMJ Fabrications player of the game for each team. The player of the game for the Ice Caps is number 14, Paula Anna Doucette. And the player of the game for the TNT Riptides, number 85, Molly Saunier. Fans, it is time to present the silver medals to the runner-ups in this contest, the Ice Caps. Number 12, Abby McDonald. Number 17, Angèle LeBlanc. Number 13, Riley McDonald. Number 14, Paula Anna Doucette. Number 15, Alyssa Olsen. Number 16, Diana McLean. Number 3, Josie Hiltz. Number 10, Natalie Pache. Number 11, Jacinth Muse. Number 9, Megan Campbell DeVoe. Number 17, Jenna Sydock. Number 7, Beth Muse. Number 6, Madison Hodgkins. Number 4, Amanda McKenzie. Number 5, Chantel LeBlanc. Number 18, Ashley Ring. And in goal, number 1, Jacqueline Coffin. And now to present the gold medals to the champions of the Yarmouth Women's Hockey League, the TNT Riptides. Number 7, Louise Doucette. Number 87, Diana Rayner. Number 21, Mackenzie Muse. Number 44, Grace Spinney. Number 97, Devin McLeod. Number 11, Sharon LeBlanc. Number 85, Molly Saunier. Number 33, Heather Bailey. Number 82, Jill Malone. Number 23, Denise Babin. Number 18, Carla LeBlanc. Number 13, Shannon Corkum. Number 22, Julia Fish. Number 77, Stephanie Terrio. Number 24, Sarah Saunier. Number 49, Josie LeBlanc. Number 51, Nicole Dion. And in goal, number 1, Marissa Fevens. Fans, once again, the TNT Riptides. It's time to present the championship trophy to the gold medal winners, the Yarmouth Women's Hockey League TNT Riptides. One more time, make some noise for your gold medal winners, the TNT Riptides. And a big congratulations to Club Y on their season.
Ice Caps are regrouping again. Try to clear it. Gets that shot got all the way through.
Yeah, it had eyes.
Clear from the point. I can't.
She roofs it.
Wow.
Little Cole Caulfield magic there.
Up and over.
NCAA basketball teams play. Oh! NCAA basketball teams play. Oh! There's another one.
Good goal.
I think it was over the right pad and under the right blocker.
Well, as we know, here's McLeod on a breakaway. No one near her.
Oh, with the